Well, I frankly think that the election has turned. Election Commission has stretched out the election over almost 6 weeks, only to enable Prime Minister to essentially campaign because he gets all the facilities being the Prime Minister. But I think that has proven counterproductive. Prime Minister's recent speeches shows that he's not confident, he's rattled, he's totally irrelevant points are being made by him. He's not talking about his manifesto. If BJP is sure of winning 400 seats, then he should be talking about the BJP's manifesto, about what BJP will do when they get elected, or why they could not fulfill the promises made in 2014 and 2019. But instead of that, Prime Minister is only focusing on Congress's manifesto and what is not in the Congress manifesto. Imaginary things he's putting in the, imagining it in the Congress manifesto and criticizing that. And he has made this, he's trying to make this into a Hindu-Muslim election, trying to spread, he's trying to do religious polarization, spread hate. I have never seen a Prime Minister using such language, hateful language, which will only divide the country. Now he's trying to make amends by publicly stating that he's never meant to convert this election into Hindu-Muslim election, or whenever he, if he does that, he should retire from public life and all that. But it rings very hollow. If he himself watches his own videos, particularly the speech that he gave in Rajasthan, but about when he talked about Manmohan Singh talking about the sectors of the society not getting benefits of development. He had addressed the National Development Council in 2006. He quoted that speech completely out of context and then spewed venom against the Muslim community, called them people who produce more children, called them, said that Congress party will give your room from your house to the Muslim community, that if you got 2 buffaloes, one will be given to the Muslim community, completely spewing venom at the Muslim community, a hateful speech which is seeks to divide the society into on the religious grounds. And after that, he's realized that he's gone too far, and now he's trying to make amends by saying that he never meant Hindu-Muslim, that when he said more children, he meant poor family. It's completely nonsensical, because if you see his entire speech in Rajasthan, I think it was Banswara, you will see he begins with Manmohan Singh's quote given to the NDC, and when Manmohan Singh says that minority should get first preference. It was in the context that any segment of the society which has been left behind, it should be brought to the front. Now, taking that, he said a lot of things. Now, how can he say that he's not going to divide the country on Hindu-Muslim lines? He is doing that every day. He's done it on many occasions. So I think something is not clicking, and he's worried, and he's trying to make amends, but it's too late.
So, how you analyze the 4 phases of election, and what is your expectation from the 5th phase of the India alliance?
Initially we thought BJP is a strong party, they are in government, they give a lot of money and all that, and Modi's charisma will work and all that. But as the election has progressed, so 2-3 things were noticed. One is Mr. Modi has made this election completely self-centered, Modi-centered. It is always Modi ki guarantee, not Bharatiya Janata Party's guarantee. He has not allowed any major BJP leader to campaign. You don't see Yogi Adityanath, you don't see Gadkari, a little bit here and there. They're not in the prime focus. Prime focus is only on the Prime Minister. If this election, if BJP wins this election, it will be only Mr. Modi has won it, nobody else. And that has in a way backfired when they talked about 370, when people talked about changing the constitution. And when he's talking about Modi ki guarantee, he's trying to focus himself in the front. People are interpreting that as his tendency to usher in a dictatorship there's a danger to the constitution, and therefore Samvidhan Bachao has become a war cry. We are fighting this election on 5 issues, which are all people's issues, local issues. That is, first is cost of living crisis, the mehengai, the inflation. The second is unemployment, berozgari. The third is the evil treatment that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has meted out to the farmers of the country. Kisanon ki samasya. Next is, of course, the corruption. With the corruption, which is the financial corruption, as brought out by the Supreme Court in the case of electoral bonds, how Modi introduced a cashless corruption system through election bonds, and also moral corruption, political corruption, when he brought down elected governments in Mysore, in Karnataka, in Madhya Pradesh, and in Maharashtra finally, when he broke parties like Shiv Sena and NCP by buying MLAs, by threatening MLAs, by using ED, CBI, income tax, by offering positions of Rajya Sabha seats to people to break parties. So, doing all that, he has managed to bring down the elected government of Mahavikas Aghadi led by Mr. Uddhav Thackeray and installed a parallel government, a stolen government.
So are you saying that the India Alliance is leading as of now in votes?
Because all these reasons I told you, the campaign that we carried out on our 5 themes is making an impact. And therefore, as you see, BJP is on the back foot. India Alliance is winning not only in Maharashtra but in the country, and will form the government.
Sir, talking about the Maharashtra, you also know some reports have quoted you that Ajit Pawar will not get any seat in Maharashtra, and the MVA will have at least 30 to 35 seats.
No, I think it was an analysis based on the fact that we are doing very well. And today, I'm sure that we are doing very well in 32 to 35 constituencies. And I talked about some other parties. My analysis says Mr. Pawar's party is only contesting 4 seats, and they're all tough seats. So my analysis is that he may not get a good result. Even Mr. Shinde will not get a good result. And so therefore, the Mahayuti's total from 42 or so, 43, will come down drastically to even below 16, 17 or 18.